but don't call them and tell them I did something I didn't do and in turn make me unsafe. Because that brings me to the point where I don't really give a shit about how you feel anymore. Okay?
If you have a valid reason for being here, that's fine. But to disrupt functions, okay? Yeah,
I'm not disrupting anything.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep filming and recording, and then when I get everything, I'll be out of here.
What is it that you're trying to get?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss that right now.
But you're in my office, so I need to know what.
I'm in a taxpayer. I'm not at liberty, nor am I compelled to give you any information whatsoever. But even just us, what they fail to understand is even just us coming in and just filming and engaging in our action of press, that alone in itself, as long as we're not loud, violent, and tumultuous, being disorderly, or disrupting public business, i.e. we're not allowing them to do their job, and simply my recording isn't enough to meet that burden under Rhode Island statute where I'm disrupting their job, their place of work. But to cast that shadow on me, you're filming me while you're telling me that I shouldn't be filming you, and you're running around. Ma'am, please let me finish. I haven't finished yet. I haven't interrupted you. Ma'am, please, I haven't finished yet. Right? I haven't finished yet, and I was very polite. Right? My voice has not changed. The way I've spoken has not changed. You cast a shadow on us. 3 men, we must be in here. We must have nefarious purposes. We did nothing but be polite to you. And you went around telling people that we were blocking you in your office.
And we can't leave. So there's 3 of you standing there.
Just
But
to
it
leave?
puts us in an uncomfortable spot. You know what
I mean, it
'Cause
puts
I'm
me in
like-
an uncomfortable spot when she's calling the police and I
I'm
didn't
just
commit a
saying,
crime.
Like
Are you taping us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking around and seeing what's going on.
Does the town manager know you're in here?
Sorry?
Does the town manager know you're in here?
Does he need to know I'm in here?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are against taping us and not taping us.
Oh.
Creepy, I'm gonna say.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said it's a bit creepy.
It's a bit creepy? You got a camera right above you. What's going on, guys? We're at the North Kingstown Town offices. No. I'm with No Name, and I'm with MAA Audit.
What's up, guys?
They're just filling up the gas. Filling up the gas there.
Look, I put my phone in my pocket.
Just getting a little gas there. Fill her up, unleaded. So myself, No Name Audits, and MAA Audits go to the North Kingstown Town Hall in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. And there was no way for us to know what we were in for. 4 cops are called. 1 employee says it's illegal and creepy to film, while the other one's running around the building and lying, saying that we blocked her into her office. All this insane bad behavior under the tutelage of 1 man, and 1 man specifically who should have a very good handle on freedom, because he was the Secretary of State for Rhode Island for 8 years, until he reached term limits. And when he couldn't run for that post anymore, he ran for the lieutenant governorship of Rhode Island. He ultimately lost, and then became the town manager of this town. For 8 years, he ran the state of Rhode Island, but now it seems he's having trouble educating 1 small staff. And the craziest part, at the beginning of his career, he went to law school. One thing is certainly clear. Former Secretary of State Ralph Mullis has some training to do. Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Can I help you?
Okay. Nah, I just came to see if North Kingstown is nicer than South Kingstown.
Are you taping us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking around and seeing what's going on.
Does the town manager know you're in here?
Sorry?
Does the town manager know you're in here?
Does he need to know I'm in here?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are against taping us and not taping us.
Oh.
Creepy, I'm gonna say.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said it's a bit creepy.
It's a bit creepy? You got a camera right above you.
Who's a creep?
Said it's so. I mean, I think she was saying that she said it's creepy to film, but there's a camera right there. So is it creepy of the town to film?
I'm just saying it's creepy.
So is the town creepy then for filming us?
No, I guess
So
not.
So,
Can we
so
help you with something? Do you have a water-related question, or is there
Yes.
something that you're looking for
Yes,
specifically?
the septic system's over there on Earl Drive. How come they're leaking into the Narragansett Bay, depriving fishermen of wages?
So if it's a septic system, it's actually through Rhode Island DEM. They monitor if there's a septic that's overflowing, or you have a concern about a neighbor, you would actually go to the state. They're the ones that will
I'm gonna ask the
know,
town manager
send-
if we can film in here.
send out information.
Well, ma'am, if you don't know what the rules are, then you should find out before you tell us we can or can't do something. Like, don't
But
say,
yeah, like
"Oh,
I
you
said,
can't
we
do
get
it."
complaints all the time, like septic systems overflowing, but we don't have the jurisdiction to do anything. It's through the state.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
there's
a-
areas in
Anything
this
else?
town we can have.
Yeah, I think
we
it's just
can
like,
help you
listen,
with when it
you
comes to
you,
water
you
stuff?
seem nice. I didn't like you calling me creepy, but like, she's telling me I can't do something before she takes the
Oh,
time
no,
to find
sir,
out
I'm
if I
just saying-
shouldn't do it.
I'm just saying we're not used to people coming in and
There's a camera
that's
right
all
there.
I'm saying is it's not.
There's a camera
not
right
the
there.
norm.
I mean,
So
it's
that's
no,
why
you
I'm
come in
asking
every
something.
day and that's there.
No, I'm just asking if there's something I can help you with when it comes to water related or septic stuff. If you guys just had a question about something, if not,
See,
there's
listen to
other
what
offices.
you hear. What you hear what she's saying
or
there?
something.
She's telling them. I told them they can't. You can't tell someone they can't do something unless you
No,
figure out if
I
they're allowed to
understand.
do it or not.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, I did that. I was looking at there's a sign behind the door. I can't see what it says.
This one?
Yeah, there's something on there. I was just going to see. There's some sort of sign. I was just looking to see what the sign says. What does the sign say? Oh, that's the same one.
She's disgusting.
She's
Parents having a parent.
Karen's having a bad day.
Oh my god. I'm gonna walk to the next office. All right, I'm going to find it.
All right, go ahead.
Can I help you with something?
She's like the anti-freedom Paul Revere. The cameras are coming. The cameras are coming. That's she just came in and told you that we're here filming, huh? She just
Do you have a question, sir?
no, I'm good. She's going on and on about how we're not allowed to do something, and then she admitted she doesn't know if we're allowed to do it. So before she's taking the time to figure out if what we're doing is legal, she's barking orders at us. I just thought it was funny. Thank you.
Employee? You're not a public employee?
Oh, is she in here now?
Oh yeah, police department's on the right here. You can't just
Awesome.
follow us around.
I can't
I can go into every single office
but that's fine.
that I
We're
want
also
to.
making you
We,
super uncomfortable.
I don't care about your comfortability. You walk into a camera every single day, but you want to tell us. You don't even know if we can or can't do it. You're just going to tell us that we can, and then you're going to call
I don't care
police.
if you're filming me or not. You don't need to make
Obviously
me
you
uncomfortable.
care.
No, I don't need
Who's
to
following who
uncomfortable.
around?
Your comfortability is not my concern.
Who's following who around?
No. I am letting everyone else know for their own safety
Oh.
of what's going
The
on.
safety.
Is the camera gonna hurt somebody?
Absolutely not. But 3 of you blocking my door to get out of my office.
No one
You
blocked your
left
door,
when you
lady.
left your office, you followed us afterwards.
Cameras don't lie. This is a real Karen, huh?
She said we blocked her door. Which door did we block? We left the office while she was still back there. So she's saying we blocked her door,
Well, that's the only way out
but
of the
we
office.
we left before you even left that office. So why are you lying?
Can you hold on one second? I'm on the phone. Excuse me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to know why she's lying.
Oh, I'm not. You're not standing in front of my door. 3 men.
You said we blocked your door.
That's my only entrance. Out.
You're not trying to leave. We left before you did.
Okay.
You said we blocked you
To
in.
have 3 of you in here. That's not. That's just a comfortability thing.
Well, then you're in the wrong line of work.
Let me see the last time that the septic was pumped out there for you and see what's going on.
Karen's in the wrong line of
We
work.
call her McGruff,
Okay.
the safety dog.
Yeah, let me check for you and see what I have.
Everybody safety.
Where's the? I gotta figure out where the clerk's office is so I can go and get a records request. I'm gonna go down there in a second.
Yeah,
You want to start a
just
records
March
request?
of
I'll meet you.
2024.
All right.
So it was pumped recently. So usually for the town, it's once.
This
every
lady,
3
like I
years.
said, the
She
anti-freedoms
only
Paul
noticed it in
Revere.
the
The
shower.
cameras are coming. I've never seen something so unprofessional before.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. It might be dirty, or if I don't know if you tried like pouring some bleach or vinegar or something like that a little bit. Yeah, do that in all like the faucets and everything. It could just be that there's, in the shower there could be hair. It's prior to you don't know who was there. So I would definitely like do like more of vinegar or like a bleach to clean down the tub, because the smell you're smelling isn't the water. It's like say you're brushing your teeth. And the water's coming out of the tap. It's hitting the drain, and then the smell of the drain comes up. So we get a lot of phone calls.
She wanna be on
that are
camera
just
now. She's gonna be
water
all over the
smells
internet.
Bad. I'm like, yeah, but take a glass of the water, walk away from the sink. Do you smell
There's the
anything?
PD
And they're
coming
like,
in.
no. So I bet you it's the drain itself in the shower.
There's PD. He's gonna come in and tell her how silly she is. Wasting taxpayer money on emergency resources.
Right. No. There's no cross connection there. But if you do notice, like, walk around the yard, make sure there's no like soft spots, or like kind of look and see. Because again, they did have the septic pump, so there shouldn't be an issue out there. But if it is a concern for you, I would definitely bring it up with the owner.
She's gonna feel silly and embarrassed after all this.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, try that out. And like I said, we can't do much on that end. It's more of the water quality stuff, but I think that would work. I'm hoping for you.
There's another
like I
one.
said, if not,
She's gonna feel
contact
so silly.
The owner of the building, for sure. Because if it's a constant thing that happens all the time, I can see why you would be concerned. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Miss, you seem very,
Yes.
very nice. We didn't block you in the office or try and keep you from leaving, did we?
I'm not me personally.
Yeah, and we left before she came out of that office, didn't we? Because she's going around telling people that we blocked her in.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really.
Oh no, you're fine. You haven't done anything but your
I'm
job
not
and
trying to,
and tell the truth. She's a liabetic. So now,
I don't know what
yeah, she had.
what your angle is. I'm not
There's no angle. There's really no angle.
Well, to me, I mean, I don't know about you, but it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I mean, we're just trying to do our job and work. I don't know what you're trying to gather, what kind of information you're looking for.
Well, I'm not really like.
don't
You
know
asked
why you're
me.
here,
You asked me, and
so-
I told you I was just looking around, right?
And that's fine. That's fair. But we have work to do.
And you can work,
So
but
if
she
you have a
shouldn't be
question about
lying.
Water, that's fine. But if you don't.
Well, no, my friend actually did. I believe he asked you that, so we just came with him because he had a legitimate question,
Yeah,
and he asked you,
I thought I answered the
and you
question.
did. You cleared it up wonderfully for him. You were professional, but then she went around. She started telling stories.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's something else I can help you with.
No, she called the police, so now I'm just waiting for them because she's gonna look very, very silly.
Okay.
Very, very silly.
Hey, come over here. You're missing something over here.
You do the records request yet?
Yeah, I'm getting yelled at. What's the records request?
Hey, watch out for number 32.
Yeah, he's a tough
Josh,
guy.
he's a real loose cannon. Here you go, buddy. I got the phone for you.
You got it. Okay.
But this guy's a loose cannon, dude. He come in here freaking being a real jerk. Asked him what his name and badge was. He just said 32. He wouldn't tell me.
We're not
his name,
gonna
so
we're
there's
not
no
gonna disrupt
accountability
things.
on
I don't
that.
think we ever disrupted
So I
anything.
found the police station. Is he a sergeant?
What time you got?
This guy here.
What, did we disrupt anything?
Hopefully not for long. We don't need a cop.
1:39.
Seriously, we don't need a cop.
That's your opinion,
No,
sir.
that's everybody's
That's your
opinion. Yeah,
opinion.
that's gonna be an opinion of
So,
a million people after they
what-
see your actions.
What did we
okay?
tell you? If you have a valid reason for being here, that's fine.
This is
But
my
to
valid
disrupt
reason,
functions,
okay?
yeah,
I'm
no.
not disrupting anything. What,
So
this is
Karen-
something
wait.
down
That's
the hall
fine.
said that
That's
we
all
were
I said. If
disrupting
you guys are
Okay.
here for requests, that's fine.
Well, what about a
That's
constitutional activity? We come in and film
Right.
film our
Listen,
people.
so let me
If you guys have a valid reason, that's fine. If you
let,
get
let me
a
leave it at
request,
this.
that's one
There was
thing.
a sewage issue, right? That he wasn't sure if
Okay.
the water department
I'm
handled.
not aware of that.
So they handled it. They clarified that that's dealt with through the state. It's not dealt with here.
This is
And then the
Officer
lady that
32.
was in the office there, she went around to every other office, and I asked her. I said, "Why? Because she said it was legal to film." So I'm like, "Why are you going around telling everyone it's illegal to film? They
For
should
their
call,
safety.
well, they should call the police." And she said, "Oh well, you're blocking me in my office." And I was like, "Ma'am, you're in there's like a segregation like this." I was like, "You're in your office. You're back there. I left the office before you did." So to say I blocked your ingress or egress is just a lie. It didn't happen, right? You're all the way over there. Thank God you're standing right underneath the camera. It's like, well, I didn't mean that you actually blocked me in my office. I just meant that I don't feel comfortable with you here. So then my next point is, we came in here for legitimate business, and us filming alone can be legitimate business. We came in here to ask an actual question
Constitution-protected activity.
about something.
What did I tell you, sir?
About
I
something-
said if you had a valid reason, it's not
About
it's
something
not an
newsworthy,
issue.
but she's calling the police, making
you
false
give me his
calls.
name
That's
before.
dangerous. That's dangerous for people like us. We're peaceful. I'm not yelling in your face. Of
course.
I haven't said a word to this guy because, as far as I'm concerned, you haven't been rude to me. There's no reason I need to be rude to you. I'm going to continue with my business. But calling the police and making false calls, that's a serious problem.
Well,
I mean, thankfully, there's other people in that office that are like, well, that really didn't happen. There's no listen, you guys get a call, you have to come. You can't pick and choose
Sure,
your calls.
of course.
And if you say, you know what, I think that call's bogus, I'm not going to go to it, and then something happens, then you're on the hook for it, right?
Of
But
course.
There's no need for her to be acting like that and to be that unprofessional. And she's telling me how illegal it is to film while she's standing underneath the camera.
sure. So
I wish he
what-
was in here before he came in, because you would have seen, he had the same attitude as she did, but with more authority, with a gun, a
No.
badge and everything else.
Not at all.
He wouldn't even give me
That's
his
not
name.
it.
He's an
It's
ignorant
badge
police officer
32, they
that
will get
people
it for
don't
you.
want to have on the force and pay their.
But yeah, she's the
taxes
young
for.
lady you might want to
They
talk
pay
to
taxes
down there in the
on
water
that. They won't even
office.
give a name.
I don't know if her name may be Karen.
Millions of people see this shit. I don't know what's the matter with you guys. No, you're cool. You're good to go. You were very professional in acting in guys, but this guy over here, he's got a ear across his head or something. He comes by.
All right, that's the water office. All right, here you go. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Name, dates, hang on,
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
your handwriting is worse than mine.
Listen, you're not the first to say it. You're not lying when you say
Name,
it.
dates of employment
And salary for all the people all the personnel that work in,
in
the water office.
department.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and
The AFA crew at gmail.com.
crew is CR,
EW.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. You actually read more of that than my own mother would have been able to, so God bless you.
all you have to do is ask 32. There's only 132, that's me.
Okay.
But you guys might want to.
So if I
Stop and
make a
talk to her, 'cause
complaint
she's
on
all
you,
bent
I
out
would
of
just go in
shape.
and complain on number 32?
Yes.
And then how
Appreciate
about
you.
you
So,
say-
I know exactly who it was.
10 days?
We have 10 business days.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I thought it was 10, but once you go to Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, all the states, they all become one. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
Public building, yes.
Give his name and all right, that's up to him.
Name, badge, or police ID, specifically under Rhode Island
Yeah,
state statute.
Exactly. And we have one badge 32, and that's me.
And or badge number.
You seriously though, to be perfectly honest with you, you might want to go check in that office because she saw that she thinks that it's some sort of terrorist activity.
No, I don't think it was anything like that.
Well, I know you don't.
What's said to us.
I think that's what she's in there shaking. So I'm just saying, aside from what I'm doing as a police officer, you might want to just go check on her because
Sure.
she thinks people in here with a camera is like some sort of terrorist plot.
The town manager?
Yeah, we'll go.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
All good. Thank you.
Weren't you a Secretary of State?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I left,
I knew you looked familiar.
Yeah, you look familiar.
Ah, better money over here when you're not having to
no,
deal
I was
with
term
the.
limited. I was term
Oh, was
limited.
it term limited?
No, term limited. Although I love local government, I'm glad I'm there.
Now, people, see this cop right here? This guy right here? What we wanna do?
So it was the same with, the call that we got that we're here, public building. As long as they're not disrupting, the daily functions of the town hall. If they're here for valid reasons.
Okay. Yeah, I asked if they had any questions.
She was very, very, very kind.
Just
Is
so I
it
could answer it and just.
is it a misdemeanor, officer, or a felony to file a false police report or to report a false crime to the police? I believe it's a misdemeanor, correct? Punishable by up to 2 years in the ACI.
Well, I think it's
Not a false crime. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, no, to file so, ma'am, listen, you're good, but you can't say that we're doing something we're not. We didn't lock you in here. We didn't block you in
Well,
here.
you have to understand,
We
you're
left
three
before
grown
you
men
did.
with cameras on your phone, and we are women in an office. I ask you.
Listen, I'm not sexist. I think that you could probably
I
kick
asked
my
you kindly
ass, to be
if there was
perfectly
anything that
honest
we
with
could
you.
help you with
And he asked, and you did.
And I did. I answered his question.
You answered my question,
And
so
I
we
did
can-
say it was creepy because you were recording us. I'm sorry.
But
That's
you're
just me being
recording
honest.
me. Is that and that's
was
less?
it.
That's somehow
But I
less
answered your
less
questions, and
creepy.
You have to understand, you're three men, and this is our only way out of the
It's a
office.
legitimate concern. You gotta say that.
You know, like.
Well, listen. If I can't,
We don't know. You
if
have a
I
camera.
did
Do you
anything wrong,
have
but it's
No, no,
legitimate.
a
if I
gun?
can't-
What are you doing? Are you aggressive? Are you angry? I mean,
If I came in here, I would have my LTC. I'd have my license to carry, and I'd make sure that I had a carry to conceal
But we
permit.
don't
I'd
know
make
why
sure that I
you're here.
identify myself as such when speaking with law enforcement for everybody's safety. I think I've been doing this long enough to know when I come in and I'm professional to everyone, the same as I've been to both of these police officers. That I understand what you're saying, but to cast that shadow on me, you're filming me while you're telling me that I shouldn't be filming
But I'm
you,
just trying to
and you're
figure out
running
why
around. Ma'am,
you're
please let me
filming us.
finish. I haven't
Why are
finished
you
yet. I
filming
haven't
us if we
interrupted
haven't
you,
done anything
ma'am.
wrong?
Please, I haven't finished
You
yet.
understand what I'm
right?
saying?
I haven't finished yet, and I was very polite. Right? I haven't. My voice has not changed. The way I've spoken has not changed. You cast a shadow on us. Three men. We must be in here. We must have nefarious purposes. We did nothing but be polite to you. And you went around telling people that we were blocking you in your office. Yeah, maybe we could work together to provide some First Amendment training. I go across the country.
We have plenty of training here.
What do you have, KP Law Firm?
The bottom line is that
probably the problem.
And you felt that you didn't do anything wrong. Respect that. But the bottom line is that you've dealt with enough people to know that everybody's different. And so 3 individuals walking in with cameras, asking questions, some people would take that as normal, some people would take that as upsetting. So we're respecting your right to come in here. Respect the fact that you may have made someone concerned, and that's that.
She could be concerned, and that's fine.
That's it.
She said, "I don't know if what you're doing is legal."
Okay,
And I said, "Well,
she didn't know.
shouldn't you, or allowed? Maybe the word was allowed."
Okay, she wasn't sure. What's wrong with that?
And that's none of that is a problem, right? Firstly, if we're not in your face, ma'am.
Well,
Like
I'm
I'm not
very
even in this
counter,
officer's
so,
face. He knows what it's like for a camera to be in his
Of
face.
course.
It'd be like,
The end
but
result is that some people get concerned, some people don't. You have to
she can
respect
feel
that.
uncomfortable,
You have
walk
to
out of the room, speak to this gentleman like she did, and then all of a sudden he's the designated point of contact. Hey, listen, she doesn't feel comfortable being on camera or speaking to you right now. My name is so-and-so. How can I help you moving forward? For someone who's not comfortable being on camera, she stood there and she went to every office saying that we did something that we didn't. So she can be uncomfortable and she can choose not to engage with us as long as someone is taking care of us, which they did, and they executed their duties professionally, right? But there's a line that's crossed when you start acting unprofessional. Now, I can understand this might be taboo for you. What is taboo for you is a normal occurrence, I'm sure, for these 2 police officers. They deal with it every day, and that's the barrier, right? You don't, so you don't really know how to deal with it. But you don't have to be rude to us, because I didn't come in here barking orders at you, so we'll leave it at that.
How are they rude?
Huh?
How are they rude?
Oh, she get out of my way. She went to. I think it's rude to make a false police report.
No, so this isn't a false. So this is where I may respectfully disagree with you. If I have an employee who at any time feels unsafe, whether their feeling unsafe is legitimate or not, I want them to take the action to make sure that they.
I agree with you.
So having our professional police officers come down and report and come here and realize nothing's wrong is there's not.
I agree with you. Listen, we're on the same page.
I don't want my employees to hesitate if they.
I'm on the
feel
same.
they're concerned,
I'm on the
I
same
want them
page
to
with
act.
you.
I know
That's
you are.
not like any one of these people. My mother was in public service for almost 40 years, right? And I tell the same. If you feel unsafe, call the police. We'll wait.
Absolutely. And I'm
That's
glad
not
they
the
did.
issue.
I'm glad they did.
The issue is calling and saying that we're blocking her into an office when we were not. That is the sole thing that I have a problem with here. Not her response. Not her wanting the police present. She has every right to have the police present.
Again, this is I'm not a big fan of the camera when we're having a very good conversation, but you feel free to keep it on. The bottom line is that we have an employee here. Just take a look at this office. Do a 360 for a minute with the camera. You have an employee here. 3 individuals come in. Male, female, doesn't matter. 6'3", 5'4", doesn't matter. You have cameras. You're asking questions. The questions are a little bit unique to them, and if the 3 people are there, Well, you're not blocking the door. You're blocking the door. With all due respect, bring that other gentleman in here, and I'm 6'2", and you're blocking the door. So all I'm saying
Yeah,
is that
but
with all due respect, so
she
are
was
you-
saying it
are
as
you
if she
purposely
was
blocking the door?
if
Of
she was
course
not allowed to leave, like she was being blocked in, and that was my confusion because when I left and she was still in the office.
Well, I'm going
right?
to ask that you've been here, you've been treated professionally, and I'm just going to ask that you respect this, and let's just move on from this office. I think that we've got our message across. I hope you feel that way. I'm not looking to put them on the spot. She feels differently than you do. I think we've handled this well. I hope you think so too, but I can understand her concern.
Listen, have some training, right? That's what I will tell you.
And I appreciate that. As far as I'm concerned, as town manager, their training
Have
is
a
that-
designee.
Their training is that.
I'm not going to be the first person to come in here with a camera. I'm not going to be the last.
Every
you were.
visitor
Sorry,
respectfully.
You were the first
I was the first one. Okay,
I've
so
been here 22 years.
every
I've never
visitor
That's
been
fine.
to
I haven't seen that yet. So here's what I would suggest.
My training is to treat every visitor respectfully. Give
He's
them the
gonna-
information they want, and if you ever feel threatened, do something about it.
He's going to tell you the same thing, right? Have one person. It could be this young lady. It could be him. She sees someone walking with a camera. Excuse me a moment. She tells him he's already the designated person. He's prepared to deal with it, or she's prepared to deal with it. We had legitimate business about a sewage leak. She answered it. Problem solved. She goes into the back room. She waits for us to leave. That easy. Right? That's what I would suggest, and I don't think that's come across in your training yet because it hasn't happened. If you have KP law, I'd suggest finding
We've
a
had
different
thousands of residents have never been
corporation
concerned
counsel.
about their interaction with the water department, but I appreciate
And
that,
I
and we'll
answered
go
your
from there.
question. Like I said, I
You
thought
did.
if you had any other questions, but you're just standing here. There's 3 men just standing here, not asking any other questions related to water.
But we don't
you're
really
just
need.
waiting here. So I'm like,
We don't. Well,
so
she
what
said
are
she
we
was
supposed
calling
to
the police,
do?
so we wait. When
You
someone
know what
says
I
we're
mean?
calling the police,
Like, what else
we
can
wait for the
do
police to
you?
come.
And we can't leave. So there's 3 of you standing there.
I mean, you
trying
can
to
leave. You
answer your
can
question.
close the office and ask us
But
to
it puts
leave.
us in an uncomfortable spot. You know what
I mean, it puts
'Cause I'm
me in an
like,
uncomfortable spot when she's calling the police
no,
and I
I'm
didn't
just
commit a
saying,
crime.
Like, we answered the questions, and I was like, "Is there anything else water related I can help you guys
And
with?"
what I say, I
But
said
then you
no.
just hung out
You've been very
here.
professional. No, I'm not
So-
hanging out.
Well,
I'm
you
not
were
hanging
hanging
out.
out here after
No,
you
I'm
answered the
engaging in a
questions.
constitutionally protected activity,
but I was-
protected by the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. That is probably one of the most things besides
We're
redressing
not
the grievances
sure
that someone
of how
can
to
do.
handle it, only because you guys were.
Well,
just
now you know.
hanging
Don't
out.
do what you think is safe. Call the police should you need calls for service. These gentlemen are both probably more of the.
On her end, it's not the norm. She was uncomfortable.
That's fine, and I don't have an issue with that. Don't have an issue with that. Call the police all day long if you're uncomfortable. I want you to be safe. I always want you to feel safe, but don't call them and tell them I did something I didn't do and in turn make me unsafe, because that brings me to the point where I don't really give a shit about how you feel anymore. Okay? I appreciate you staying and talking to us. Thank you for your professionalism. Your partner is very professional. I appreciate it. You should feel proud of your police department. I'm sure you do,
Always in.
but you should be very proud of these guys.
That's fine.
I feel very proud of these guys. Hey, listen, I appreciate you handling the situation.
All right.
Never mind sitting down and talking to you. Listen, I don't mind if someone wants to call the police, they feel uncomfortable. By all means, call the police. Let them do it. But so because you feel unsafe, that's fine. Call the police. You feel unsafe. The police are going to come. They're going to be as professional as you are, and we're going to determine that everyone is safe, right? But when you call the police and you tell them that I did something that I didn't do, that's the moment that you put me unsafe, right? Because if someone called and said that there was a gun-wielding person in here for the defense of your town and for your officer safety and the protection of all the citizens here, you're going to come in guns drawn, you're going to have a tactical backup plan, and you're going to make sure that you attend the situation as you understand it. So if they call you and tell you that I'm keeping her shut into an office, then you're going to come...
I don't know that it came like that, though.
Because that's what she said. I heard her say, I called him and I told him that he's blocking
I wasn't
me.
privy to that.
But
I don't know what was said.
so my concern isn't them calling the police or any other. My only concern is if you want to call the police, just be honest. There's guys here with cameras. They're not screaming at us. I feel wigged out by it, and I'd feel more comfortable if a police officer was present. And that's all. They should be very proud of their town. You should be very proud of your subordinates. They're fantastic. I just think that there's a bridge that needs to be gapped, and it's as easy as that. I don't know who's been giving them advice, but if there's one person that's uncomfortable with a camera, I'm surprised I'm the first one. I know you guys know all about First Amendment audits. I'm surprised I'm the first one to be here. But if someone comes in, just have a designated employee. Oh, I see the camera coming in. Sorry, let me get someone for you. Then someone else who's more comfortable with dealing with the camera, they come out, they give us service, and then we move on. Because I'll tell you the one thing. The guys like me, like us, that do this for the real reasons because we believe in the Constitution. I mean, look at my arms. I love this country. I don't have a problem with cops specifically. I have a problem with bad anybody, right? That's the message that you want to send to people. Like, hey, I might not be comfortable with what you're doing, that doesn't mean you don't have a right to do it. There's a gap that can be bridged, as simply as having a designated person who handles stuff like that.
Sure.
You know, and
I understand what you're saying.
and I'm preaching to the choir because you've been nothing but professional with me. You know, everything I'm saying to you is found. It's already landed.
It's, yeah, like we told you, as long as you guys are here, you're requesting forms and all that. You're not disrupting the daily function of the town hall.
And that's what I don't understand is that
we understand
simply
that.
filming, and there's been a sewage leak. So the legitimate actually business we were conducting was to figure out if that was purview in North Kingstown or if there was some other person that was responsible, which we got that answer. It's not North Kingstown. But even just us, what they fail to understand is even just us coming in and just filming and engaging in our action of press, that alone in itself, as long as we're not loud, violent, and tumultuous, being disorderly, or disrupting public business, i.e. we're not allowing them to do their job, and simply my recording isn't enough to meet that burden under Rhode Island statute where I'm disrupting their job, their place of work. You know, and you guys know that. So, I mean...
But that can't be complaints to begin with.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are fantastic. You got to go to East Greenwich, and maybe have a talk with their cops. Maybe they'll learn how to actually start doing policing.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe stop over there, do some training, because they need it. But listen, I appreciate you.
All right. Nope,
Thanks for your
appreciate it.
professionalism.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Can you consider this a verbal commendation for both your officers?
I appreciate
Put it in the
All right, you
report?
Take care.
I got some
All
good
right.
guys, definitely.
You do. I'll fill out a written one if I need to, but I've...
Am I the co-hogger?
Yeah.
I'm the co-hogger.
I knew you were. I was looking at you. Yeah, I knew
You
that.
guys.
How'd you know? Just by...
Because I've dealt with him.
Oh, have you? Was he a pain in the ass?
No,
He was, yeah.
no,
Listen, I've been dealing with him for years. He's always been a pain in the
A couple
ass.
we've dealt with him. He was fine.
Oh, all right.
So
Tell
He's
the camera
being
why-
he's being nice to you now
No,
because
no, he was
I think
nice to
he's
me
telling
then.
a story.
No, there was something
Hey, I
going-
appreciate
some
you, man.
Karen
Thank you
down
very
there at
much.
the beach.
Have a good one.
it was Earl.
Earl Drive, yeah.
Appreciate your
Private
professionalism.
section. That was the one
The
problem.
problem is
I don't have a problem with them calling the cops. I really don't. I just don't want my life to be in danger. Because like I explained to him, you guys are gonna respond accordingly.
It's a public highway too.
If you get a call
Where's the
and they
private-
say, "Oh, there's a guy walking around town hall and he's brandishing a firearm," you're gonna respond accordingly and make sure if there is a threat like that, you can handle it.
Yeah, it's that one little section that we talked about.
Yeah.
That was to the north of your vehicle.
Right.
That was the 70-foot
I could go up in
private
there.
area.
Right, I could cross into there from there. I haven't been back there yet. I don't even want to go back there because of the issue.
Well,
My
it's
issue now is the back pond back in there. Why
Yeah.
is that? DEM's telling me. I just found out from them that DEM.
I'm gonna finish walking around here while he talks about that. Make sure I've went to, because at this point I want to make sure I've gone to all the different offices. I don't want her alarming anybody. There's just really there's no need for that. We don't need it. I believe that was the town manager. I was down here. We had just met him. Hello, Kate. How you doing?
Can I help you?
I'm all set. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So this is the office. This is Kate Glass.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep filming and recording, and then when I get everything, I'll be out of here.
What is it that you're trying to get?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss that right now. But
But you're in my office, so I need to know what you...
oh, I'm in a taxpayer. I'm not at liberty, nor am I compelled to give you any information whatsoever.
Oh, here's...
So, like I said, once I'm done filming and recording, I'll get what I need, and then
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I wanted to meet you because I came in there earlier and you weren't at your desk, so I just wanted to see who Kate Glass was.
That's me.
And there she is, people.
Hello.
With the smile and all. Look at that. Huh? That's
Look
what
at
I wanted to see.
look at his. He's got a heck of a shirt too. Where you go? The best dressed guy in town,
I don't
huh?
know about that, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, you
I
know.
don't know about
What do you,
that.
what do you got
Kind of
there?
like yours.
What's that?
Kind of like yours a little better.
See, that's a good thing about
Although he
not
left.
having to go
He
into
left.
an office. I know, but I won't let it go. I got a Bledsoe jersey too.
Yeah.
What kind of watch you rocking?
Oh, Victor. My mom got this one.
Oh, very nice.
But,
Very nice.
That's too bad he left.
Listen,
Use my defense.
too bad everybody. Listen, Drake May's starting to step up, and now we have no offense.
Yeah. Well, it looked pretty good on Sunday. Not bad.
They did. The
bad.
problem is that now they're gonna have to build around him. Mac Jones was such a bum.
Yeah. I agree, but you got to give Mason weapons. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, I know he's impressive, but who's he throwing to?
Nobody. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you got to get him something.
He's like, so finally you get someone into the QB slot, and now you have, I mean, really, he only has Ramondre Stevenson. He's got nobody else. Ramondre can't run long routes.
Yeah, they got to get him some. They got to get him somebody.
No.
So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. She was just, asking us like what we was doing, and I was just letting her know that we're just taking some pictures and video, and then when we're done, we're gonna leave, which is more information than most people give. They usually just say something like, well, none of your business, so if I wanted you to know, I would tell you, but I'm the nice guy. So I usually say exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking pictures, I'm taking video, and I'll be in and out of here.
It's almost what you said, but yeah, that's fine.
See? Well, I didn't call you a jerk, right? Was I pretty nice? I was nice, right? Yeah, see? That's all. Whoa. You're tall. Did you play basketball?
In high school.
You were a problem, huh? I wouldn't want to get into it with this guy. If I commit crimes, it's not going to be around here. You could probably fold me like a chair, couldn't you? He could. That's what I was saying. If I ever commit a crime, my crime days are long past. But if I ever commit a crime, it's not going to be around here. This guy would fold me like a chair.
Catch it too.
You see it?
Legs on him, yeah. He's a runner.
How tall are you? 6'5"?
6'4".
Oh, wow.
See, I'm good.
What do you guys have? Got the rest of the yard.
Don't know if I get on the eat.
You got a place you can go to.
Oh, around here?
Josh, you want it?
These people are nuts here. It's surprising that the cops are the only professional people that we bumped into. She was about to give me the business too. Hello, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. Good chat. I gotta escape the town manager. He's following me. Hello. I'm playing a game of hide and go seek with the town manager. He keeps trying to find me and I'm hiding, so don't tell him I'm here, okay? All right. He keeps trying to find me. He was right behind me. How's it going, bud?
All right.
I heard the town manager behind me, so I was like, you know what? Unintended game of hide and go seek. Lieutenant, how you doing, man?
Good, you?
Not too bad.
Yeah?
Proud of these guys?
Getting cold
Let
out. I
me
hope
ask you a
so.
question. Do you think that your sergeant and your two other officers did a good job?
I would hope so. I wasn't here, but.
They did a fantastic job. They did fantastic, which is surprising. In my line of work, anyways. You know, I can hold out hope that there's some good ones out there. Very professional, very surprised. It's good to see that it's still, especially in Rhode Island, man. Especially in Rhode Island, there's a lot of not great ones. All right. Oh, excuse me. Have a good one. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good. We went everywhere. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate
Have a
you.
good one.
You too. Have a good one. Whatever you do, don't run me for warrants. Okay? And don't run my plates either. Whatever you do, don't run us for warrants.
You're good.
Have a good one. Wow, man. Hey, shout out to the North Kingstown PD, huh? Excuse me.
Oh, okay, good. Actually, everything's done right.
Shout out to the North Kingstown PD.
Let's see the front computers are open.
Okay, listen. The PD did a fantastic job. Listen, make sure you subscribe to No Name. Make sure you subscribe to MAA Audits. Listen, the employees here, at least three of them, need a lot of work. But I gotta say, MAA, that I am pleasantly surprised with the police officers. Now, I didn't see what happened when you walked in. You had a little bit of a different experience in the beginning.
Yeah, he did.
What happened when I was, but this is how things go. When I walk into the room, all of a sudden, everyone's on their best behavior.
Like EG, a little hot and heavy.
What did he say to
You
you?
guys aren't going to do anything. You guys aren't going to cause any turmoil. Not no turmoil, but you
Right,
guys
because he was already biased when he showed up. He dealt with
auditing
Auditing
America.
American, a couple others, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that?
You
I
know
wonder
me,
if I got
people,
that.
I get upset when these officials want to be tyrants, you know,
Yeah.
right off the bat, because they show up on the scene with that in their mind, you know. Oh, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get these little bastards out of there. These son of a whatever's going through their mind. The way that guy came in.
I wonder why.
Wasn't right.
I wonder why when I walk in, they always do that. They always chill out. And I don't like that because that's
Because you're the big guy.
Yeah, but that's-
Look at me.
no, but that's even
He
more
didn't
of
even
a
know you were down in water supply, dude. He came right into the clerk's office.
I came, I filmed, and I was underwhelmed. Not impressed. And weirdly enough, not so much with the cops, but with the employees inside this town hall. We'll catch you on the next one, and that's the reason I stopped you today.